Man, oh man, oh man. This is insane. Yo, what's up, Swag? Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Laura, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man, all I'm gonna ask is, man, make sure you like the video, man. That's all I want, man. Make sure you like the video, man. I appreciate y'all, Swag. Yeah, shout out to that man, Matt Be Great. We are back here again with another Matt Be Great video, man. Colorado players are now exposing Deion Sanders. This is crazy as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it's so much going on with Colorado right now, man. Let's get into it, bro. Let's see, man. Oh my.
You remember yesterday how I showed you where Coach Prime exposed the truth about why all these players are leaving? Well, now those players that have left, they're exposing the truth about Deion Sanders.
Damn. Let's see.
Would you look how the tables have turned? I know. I feel like I've said this on every single Colorado video recently, but this is the most interesting one up to date. And I'll probably say that tomorrow as well, because every single day this situation, it escalates. You remember yesterday how I showed you where Coach Prime exposed the truth about why all these players are leaving? Well, now those players that have left, they're exposing the truth about Deion Sanders.
Really?
The tables have turned. Well, sort of at least. We'll talk about that in just a second. I like this though, and I try to remind myself this, remind you guys, remind everybody, there's two sides to every story. I always try to wait and cast judgment until I do hear both of those sides, and we got it. I don't want to waste any time. You guys don't want to waste any time, so I say we just get straight into it. And real quick, there's a ton of you watching the videos and you're simply just not subscribed. It is 100, and let me repeat that, 100% free, and you can always unsubscribe in a couple of weeks if you decide you hate my videos. I'm not just speaking for myself, but every YouTube channel you watch out there, subscribing, it really helps out the channel tremendously. You know what? Hold on, scratch that. Let's do this. We haven't done this game in a long time on this channel, but let's see how many subscribers we can gain from this video, and however many we gain, I'll tell you in the next one. That's all I ask out of you guys. I don't give you no BS sponsorship, none of that. Just subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy. If not, that's cool too. All right, Matt, blah, blah, shut the crap.
To your level, Matt. Trying to get to your level, man.
So yesterday, I showed you this video clip where Deion Sanders, a.k.a. Coach Prime, whatever you like to call him, I refer to him as both, he addressed where this reporter said, hey, I see a lot of guys, they're leaving. Are you concerned? Blah, 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 blah. And here's what Deion Sanders said. Matt wrote a clip.
So the past couple of weeks, it kind of been like a lot of players transferring out like at an alarming rate. But is that a testament to you, switching out your Louis bags for the Walmart bags?
I didn't kick him out.
I like how he used that little saying.
They won't play.
Do you expect more players to come after this whole recruiting process in the spring game?
We got to make some decisions.
Cowboy hat.
And you guys, he just posted this like 50 minutes ago.
Them out. They walked out.
Like this
to
video.
go along with that as well, Deion Sanders stated, quote unquote, we don't weed anyone out. They weed themselves out. We don't make them quit.
Try the new
Same, bro.
stack.
Same.
They quit. I like it. I really do. If you've been watching the past couple of videos, heck, if you've been watching the videos the past 2 years, you would know I'm a fan of Deion, and I've been backing him up more than most people out here. Y'all know how I feel about him. If you don't, you can go watch some of the previous videos. We don't have time to talk about all that. But also to go along with that, what was the famous quote? What was the famous saying that Deion said when he got the job at Colorado? He made it clear to everyone in the country that he's bringing his own dogs, and he told these Colorado players, hey, you might as well hit the portal. That's what he said. So yet again, I go back to this.
That is true.
Everybody's freaking out about all these players leaving because Coach Prime told you this.
He did say that.
The only reason I can understand people freaking out to a certain extent is because they didn't think it was going to be this much and this quick, which I totally understand. When you got 20-something players enter the portal in one day, yeah, that's crazy. On that video I posted yesterday, I'm going to show you a couple of the comments because, number one, I really like what you guys have to say. And number two, you offer great points. Johnny Swag said, you 100% right. And he's referring to when I said, I think the older people that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, they had better morals. They worked harder than people in their 20s and just kids nowadays.
And that's also true. That's also true because I have a lot of older subs, and like I appreciate y'all. So I know y'all see what the hell is going on too, bro. The younger generation, bro. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm the younger generation too. I've been through a lot, bro. I've been through a lot. So anything can happen, or whatever like that. I ain't gonna fold or whatever like that, bro. I had to work for my position, bro, in high school. I had to work for my position in college, bro, when I played those five games in college, you guys. Like, I had to work for all my positions, bro. I didn't cry or do this and do that. bro, like it's so much stuff that went on in my life, bro, and I didn't fold, bro. And it's a lot of people right now. It's like football, bro. It's football right now. Football is life. Football has taught me a lot about life, bro. What when somebody take your spot or whatever like that, you just gonna sit back and you just gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna transfer. I'm just gonna try transfer. No, you're gonna work hard, bro. You work hard. Now, some people should transfer. Just to be honest, some people should transfer because sometimes you just have to. You just know you have to transfer. I don't got nothing towards nobody that transfer, but it's the fact that you know you need to just work hard, bro. You need to work on them plays. You know you need to work on playing and performing better in practice, bro. Like it's just all that, bro. And it's crazy right now, bro. A lot of these kids soft, bro.
Anyways, continuing along here, I'm 56, and back in my high school and college days, I played both ways. I worked out all year long because I knew my team depended on me. The only time I sat on the bench was on kickoffs and returns and timeouts. Dogs don't take days off. I'm going to repeat that. Dogs don't take days off. I like that last part, not just in football.
No, that sounds wrong.
You're winners. That's how they separate themselves from the losers. Winners don't take days off. You can argue with a brick wall. Some of the most successful people I know, they work 24/7. And you got to do it because that's how you separate yourself from the average people out here. Check out this comment, though, from Kenneth Gordon. When you're used to losing games like the 1-11 team from last season, the players tend to get used to that losing mentality. It's very important to remove those type of players from your program if they have developed that mindset. That hit home to me so much because that is one thing I've said my entire life. And it's straight up facts. I've been on winning teams, I've been on undefeated teams, and I've been on terrible losing teams. And the hardest part about being on a team that loses a lot of games, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football, is once you're in that midway point of the season towards the end, you start to feel like it's normal. You're accustomed to it. And if you've ever played on a losing team, it ain't got to be college, but if it was in high school, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The loser mentality is serious. You got to get those type of players out, and Deion's trying to do that. I think you guys know this. I would love to read off all these comments. I really would, but this is the last one, and we got to get a move on. Great video. Thank you for the kind words, by the way. I've been around this program a long time, and a clean slate was sorely needed. I agree. I am a little concerned that there isn't enough quality in the portal to replace, I don't know what that word is. I've never seen it in my life, but I've also never thought Colorado's woes would be solved in a single offseason. Promise building from the ground up. I appreciate that comment a lot because it's coming from a Colorado person who's saying, hey, I love that we got Deion. I love what he's doing, but I'm also willing to admit I am concerned that it may be too quick, too fast. This person's admitting the truth, and I respect that. Getting those comments out the way, news came out earlier this morning that a Colorado player just straight up told reporters, Deion Sanders cut me. Here's what he said word for word, quote unquote. He told me, you're 6'8", 320 pounds. I know in my heart of hearts, a school is going to pick you up in the portal when you enter. Make your weaknesses your strengths and keep progressing. I hope you have a great future. It just won't be here at the University of Colorado.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. The reason I'm laughing is because I know Deion Sanders. Number one, I could see him saying that. I know that statement's true. But no.
All right, I'm gonna say this too. Before you guys even get into Deion is doing this and Deion is doing that. That nigga had to be doing something. Be not performing or something like that, bro. Basically, to sum this thing all the way up about what the dude said. Basically, Deion Sanders basically saying, nigga, you are 6'8", you are 320 pounds, and you are not doing anything. I'm expecting something. I'm expecting you to bully our linemen and do this and do that. You ain't showing me nothing. You ain't showing me that you a dog. You are soft. Straight up. Like KswaggReacts. You are soft. Bro, I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story time. I'm sorry, you guys. I get into it. We'll be talking. I'll tell you guys a quick little story time. I had an officer lineman. He was my friend or whatever like that. You know, we went to the same school. He was an officer lineman. He was 6'5". 6'6", actually. And I ain't gonna lie, he was trash. He couldn't really block or do none of that, bro. 6'8", 300 and something pounds, bro. But was soft. Then there was another guy. He went to my school. He was a fullback. And he was 6'3", 265 pounds, and I put him on his ass. Back then I was 230, but I was a little bit muscular. I was a little bit bigger, and I put him on his ass. Like that and all that height and stuff, that don't really mean nothing, bro. It's dudes that's probably 6 foot, 5'11", that's way better than that 6'8", 320 type of dude, bro. And Deion Sanders basically said, you ain't showing me shit. You ain't showing me, you really ain't show me nothing. So he had to cut him. I mean, it is what it is. It's keeping it real, bro. It is what it is. And I hate football to this day because it's a lot of politics. So a lot of dudes that's raw as hell, that's linebackers, that's 5'10", 5'9", that's straight dogs. Even, safeties and stuff like that, bro. Just DBs, corners and stuff. But they rather go with that guy that got a little bit of height. So it's weird, bro. But that's personally how I feel about what Deion's saying.
Number 2, I know he said this with a dead serious face. Could you just imagine a coach coming in, hyping you up, saying, man, you're a monster. You're 6'8", 300 pounds. You're a stud, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to be a star at some other school. But unfortunately, it just won't be here.
Yeah.
I can't make this up. And I've also seen reports and I've heard the news where apparently he cut a bunch of other players, but we're not really going to dive into all of that.
They're not dogs.
Get the point just off
he
of
wants talent.
Let me know in the comment section if you know anything about it. If you're around this Colorado football team, I heard some rumors stating he cut half of the roster. I heard some saying he cut only about 5 or 10 players. Let me know. Ooh, what about this? Let's react to this comment because it seems interesting. I haven't seen it yet. Translation. We don't have the ability to develop players, so if you're not able to start from day one, we are going to cut you. Linemen rarely ever start right away as a true freshman. They are normally developed for a year or two, especially on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Interesting. I also like these 2 comments from JD and Uncle Demi. Y'all try to make this a big deal, and even the prime haters are saying it isn't a big deal.
Every day
it's really not a big deal, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's really not a big deal. It's not that bad. He keeping it real, bro. He don't see that 6'8" dude. He don't see him as a dog. Like, it is what it is, bro.
Sports drink.
LMAO, Uncle Demi said.
He be out being practice,
bro. Get to him straight and not beating around the bush. I do want to speak on those 2 comments
320
right there.
pounds and 6'8".
I've said this. If you've been watching videos, you know I've said this. Why do I respect Deion? Why do I show him so much love? Why do I like almost everything about him? Because he's real. And in 2023, that is rare to find. He tells these players, he tells everybody in his life, not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. That's the difference. A lot of people in this life, they want to be told what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. I'm very similar to Deion Sanders, and maybe that's why I relate to him so much. I'm very blunt, I'm very harsh, but I always tell you the truth. I tell you what you need to hear. And let me make this clear. Deion Sanders telling this kid this in this quote right here, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As a matter of fact, this is best case scenario, and let me explain. What happens at 96% of these other schools, and trust me, I've been through the recruitment process myself. I've talked to multiple coaches. I've talked to all these kids, these 4- and 5-star recruits that get recruited by Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, USC, etc. 96% of these coaches, they lie to the kids.
Yeah.
You know what they tell them? Hey man, you come here, you're gonna be a star player. I guarantee it.
And I was lied to. I was lied to, or whatever like that. When I went to a private school, it was an amazing private school. I love it, and I will always in school and or whatever like that. It's the coach that lied to my face and told me that I would get LSU. I would get this. I would get that. I would get this. I would get this school. I would go D1. All I have to do is just, ball out, do my job, which I did. And didn't get none. Didn't even talk to no D1 schools except one. FAMU. FAMU? Really? So, it's just, coaches will lie to your face. If I have young subs out there, they will lie to your face, bro, and tell you, oh, I got this, I got this, I got that. Be smart. Think about it. Talk with your parents. Usually your parents won't know, but you got to be smart. Talk to older dudes that played before, that played college before, that played at high school, that graduated high school. They will lie to you, bro. And it's just, that's just what they do to make you come in, bro. Because they know they want you or whatever like that, but at the same time, they don't know if they really have the resources to do all that and do all this extra stuff. So a lot of them lie, bro, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, bro, it sucks, bro. And I really feel like Deion Sanders is the only one that's gonna really keep it real. I don't know about all the other coaches and SEC and Power 5, but Deion is gonna keep it real. If you know you're going to the league, if he literally says, "Oh yeah, all y'all not going to the league, but some of y'all are," he would tell you if you're gonna go to the league or not, and he would tell you what you need to get right and what you're doing wrong. Straight up.
You're going to be starting on day one, just as long as you put in the word. You're our guy, you're our guy, blah, 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 blah. It's coach talk. What happens? The kid's like, dang, that guy, he really wants me. Nick Saban, he really wants me. Then he gets to Alabama, he gets to Georgia, he gets to Ole Miss, he gets to Florida, gets to Tennessee, wherever. These kids get on campus and the coaches, they don't even talk to them the same anymore. They just had all that coach talk, said all that coach talk to get them on campus. And I'm going to ask you guys a genuine question. Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Would you rather a head coach sit up here and lie to you and say, hey, I just came into Colorado, we're probably going to bring in some new guys, but you got a shot to start and we could really use you. Then fast forward in time to week 5, week 6, you're not even playing. Would you rather that happen? Or would you rather this happen? Colorado coach comes in, Deion Sanders. Hey, man, I think you're a great kid. You got good size. We can get you to another school. You're just not going to play here. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That is the question of this video. Would you rather a coach sit up here, lie to you, hype you up, and not play you? Or would you rather him tell you straight up when he gets there, hey, man, hey, boss man, you're just simply not going to play because we're bringing in our own guys. I can't speak for you, but me personally, I want the second option. I want my coach to tell me if I'm going to play or if I'm going to sit the bench from day one so I can quit wasting my time. Life is short. If that has confused some of y'all, I'm going to give you a different perspective. This is the best example that everybody can understand. Every guy watching this video, you've been rejected at one point in your life by a female. You've hit up a female and either A, she didn't respond, B, she gave you some short response, or C, she just straight up told you, hey man, I'm not interested, or I got a boyfriend. And we're a family, we're a community. I can share this with y'all. And let's just be honest here for a second. It does hurt. Look, I'm as bad as any other man. I don't want to sit up here and admit my feelings. I don't want to cry in front of somebody else, but it does hurt. But, and I have a big but, a really big but, as much as it hurts, that was the best thing that could have ever happened. I know what you're sitting there saying. What are you talking about, Matt? Why is a girl saying, no, I'm not interested up front? Why is that the best thing? That's humiliating, and it is at that moment. But when a girl straight up denies you, when she rejects you, when she tells you no, that's actually her showing a lot of respect for you because she's not wasting your time. You can move on. Whereas,
I know y'all looking. Stop looking.
That girl and let
I
her
know what y'all looking at.
String you along for 6 months.
I know what y'all looking at.
And then after that 6, 8 months, she's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not really interested. I'm going to go date this new guy. You see what I'm saying? By a girl telling you up front, I'm not interested, that's best case scenario. That's her showing respect. And sometimes they will be disrespectful about it, depending on which female you're hitting up. But for the most part, I take it as a good thing because it lets me know, hey, she's not interested, I can move on to the next chick. It is the exact same thing for Deion Sanders. He's telling a kid straight up, hey, boss man, you're not going to play here, but you can play somewhere else. Go ball out. I talked to a bunch of these guys. I have personal friends that have went to big-time D1 Power 5 schools, and I can't even tell you how many of them have called me or texted me saying, man, I can't wait to transfer. I can't wait to get out of here because this coach, he fed me some BS and it ain't what it really is. I've had countless conversations where I've talked to my friends, I've talked to these guys, and they go, man, Matt, this coach, he told me in high school I was dang near guaranteed to start. I was going to be the star tight end, star defensive end, and I can't even get reps in practice. Now, granted, there is a few handfuls of those guys I talked to where maybe they're not doing as good as they should, but you get what I'm trying to say. You get my point. A lot of these coaches, like females, they'll just drag you along. They'll beat around the bush. Deion Sanders isn't beating around the bush. I actually respect him more for telling the kids.
I respect him 10 times more.
Front. But that's my perspective. Most people don't look at it that way, and that's cool. There's many more things to say about this. Heck, if Deion Sanders is hyping him up and Deion Sanders doesn't lie, he tells you how it is, I'm going to take his word for it. So to this young man right here, wish you the best of luck. And we're going to end the video off here. However, hold on. Don't click off. If we can get this video to, what's a good number? If we can get this video to 1,500 likes before 8 or 9 p.m., we'll upload another Colorado video because there's a lot of stuff going on.
For real?
If you guys want to see it. We don't ever do like goals on this channel, so I don't know.
Hey, well, y'all, we gonna keep reacting. God damn, it's really more stuff going on. Man, Matt, be great, bro. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm sorry, y'all. It's about to be 20 minutes of the reaction, but y'all enjoying it. I know y'all is.